Ntokozo, this sounds like a fabulous initiative. Maybe just give us a little bit of history about how you got into this.
Okay, all right. Nah, thanks a lot, Peter, for the opportunity to be here today to share our program and initiative with you guys. Yeah, well, the program started in 2015, basically when I found out that my two brothers, young brothers, they didn't have books, like children's stuff. And I went to the local library. They also didn't have those books. So then from there, I started a book drive on my social platform, people collecting, donating books, and then I donated to the library. And then that's how we started. From there, the idea grew, and then up until today. Yeah, so we were able to...
You based it on social media. I mean, you started what was it, a Facebook page? Or?
Yeah, a Facebook page, through my Facebook page, and then we created a Facebook page and Twitter and all these other Facebook channels, and then we started there. People were donating books, and it went further to organizations, and we requested books, and they donated a lot of books to us, and then we've donated like 40 to 40 schools since 2015, yeah.
And how do you choose the schools that the books go to? I mean, do you have an affiliation to these schools?
Yeah, well, there are requirements, but we're not that sophisticated, but it needs to be a no-fee school. It must be in a rural area, and the school must be committed, and the teachers must be committed in making sure that children do read. And so those what we look at, and we have other programs that we do through Siyafunda Donator Book, like we're starting reading clubs and book clubs within the school when we've just established the library, because there's no use in establishing a library and you have no reading clubs that will be responsible for those books. Yeah.
And what kind of age groups are you looking at? I see you've got some books in your hand. I mean, is it from, what kind of age groups do you cater for?
Initially, we started with primary schools. So the first thing is primary schools, and then from there we also do high schools. But we believe that we need to start from the lower grades, early childhood development, the grade R's until grade 7, and then from there, grade 8 until grade 12. Yeah.
And what are those books you've got there? I mean, is that an example of the kind of book that you guys are selling?
Sure. Some of them these are the books that we donate to high schools, because those books are much more, they speak about life beyond education. We need to start conscientizing our high school learners about the use and reading about the history of people such as like Chris Hani and so on and so on. Yeah.
So you've got your own sort of line of books as well that you're writing? I mean, this has obviously got, or is this just one of them that's been donated?
Yeah, it's been donated by Human Science Research Council in Cape Town, so they are one of our sponsors. They donated those books to us. So they are very good books. That's what we want to encourage in schools. They must start reading such things, because when I started reading, I learned about Chris Hani when I was very old, like after matric, but we need to make sure that they learn about such heroes of our country. Yeah.
And primary school children, I mean, is there a focus to try and, I know you mentioned the Early Learning Centre, I mean, is there a drive to try and get primary school books on board?
Yes. We do have Book Dash. They do work with like grade R until grade 7 material, reading clubs and so on, and books. They also one of their sponsors. We have a lot of sponsors. Bargain Books is one of them. Scoops is one of them. We have Vivlia. All these publishing houses and organizations, they donate books to our organization, and mostly it's primary school books and textbooks and so on. Yeah.
And I see you've got libraries that you're donating to right across the country. In KwaZulu-Natal, there's a whole heap. I mean, you're country-wide.
Yes. We do nationally. We've been to Mpumalanga, we've been to Limpopo, every province. In fact, we haven't been to Gauteng and Western Cape. Because why? According to the statistics done by the National Education Infrastructure Management System, is that within these two provinces, well, their literacy rate is up to par, it's on standard. But when you look at provinces like Northern Cape, farther in Kuruman, they don't have access to these books. And that's one of the reasons why their pass rate and their literacy rate is so low. And we take that initiative to just go out there and reach out there and make sure that these people get the same quality education or same quality books that the people are in Western Cape, for example, and in Gauteng are getting. Yeah.
So, do you have a day job? Is this your full-time job?
Yeah, I do have a day job.
What do you do?
I'm in the military. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm in the military. I work in Tabatwane, SA College. So I do this during my spare time, and I'm very passionate about writing and reading. So I guess this is what I've always wanted to do, and I was born to do this. And I feel that, day job will not hinder or stop me from doing what I'm doing. Yeah, so I protect and then I educate. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. One last question. How do people get hold of you? I love that slogan, no rural child left behind.
Yes,
I mean, it's just such a beautiful hashtag because you stir up the emotions of, and you can picture those township schools with rural children literally being left behind.
Yes.
How do people get hold of you? Explain the process. Where do they take the books? How do they get the books to you? How does it work?
Okay. It's simple. Because we are living in this space that we are living in now, the free flow of information, people can get to us from Facebook, Siyafunda donates a book, Twitter, Instagram. That's where we mostly active in. And if you want to maybe give us a call, you want to support, yes, we need books. That's one of our things. We need a lot of books, and we need some other logistics that we need within our, like we need a storage, we need vehicles, we need all this, because the demand now, it's way huge. And we cannot be everywhere all the time, but we can have provincial coordinators that will go to these schools, do what we do, outreach, visit the schools. So they can reach out to us on these platforms and on my number again. So my number is just a business number. I use it.
Do you want to give the number? You can give the number.
Yes, we can give the number. It's 079-080-6112. And then you can call me, SMS me, WhatsApp me. And then please, guys, we need books. We need books. Our children in rural areas, they need books. So the more books we get,
repeat
the
that
more
number,
impact.
and then I'll take it down as well.
Okay, 079-080-6112.
Our producers will pick up that number as well.
So please.
How many guys have you got working at Siyafunda? Obviously countrywide. Is it quite a big team of people?
Yeah, it's quite a huge team. It was quite a huge team. There are guys in KZN where we started this project, about Tembelani, about Njabulo, and like 7 guys in KZN. And then here in Gauteng, we have a lot of guys again. Currently, we are now at Brooklyn Mall, where we do sell old books as source of fundraising for this organization. There are guys there currently working there, like 7 guys again. And then we have provincial coordinators that are responsible for monitoring and evaluation within the provinces and within the schools that we have visited. So we always keep in touch. They always send emails and reporting back, yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you on a number of levels. That was chatting to the Ntokozo Ndlovu, who's the founder of the Web Foundation, just chatting about this, making inroads into various provinces, trying to get books out there. So get onto their Facebook page. You can get them all over social media. Give them a shout. If you've got spare books lying at home, it's going to change lives across the country. And let's not let any rural child fall behind in our country. The number, my producers tell me, is on the screen there. So you can give Ntokozo a number there, 079-080-6112. Give them a call, donate books. We need books, people. We need to educate our country, and it's fantastic work that Siyafunda Foundation are doing, and we appreciate your time. Thanks very much.